Welcome everyone to another meeting of Assholes Anonymous, a safe place full of dick jokes, inappropriate humor, and fucked up shit. My name is Sweet Corn Black Lima, and I'm an asshole.
Sweet Lima?
Sweet
Is that
Lima.
your last name?
Yes.
Oh, Sweet Lima.
No, my name is Sweet Corn Black Lima.
I know a lot about that family. You guys
Yeah.
are very rich.
Yeah.
Influential.
Now, okay.
Contrary to the name, they sell
Can you let
beans.
me finish then? Can you let me finish?
Sorry.
All right. Anyways, where were we? And I see we have some new members today. Please, care to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm His Holiness the Pope.
My name is Scratch and Sniff.
They call me Ragnarok.
Noise.
Ragnarok or
Nice.
Ragmorok?
Ragnarok.
Nice.
Cool.
So, let's say we have a funny topic you want to introduce us to, Mr. Sniff and Scratch.
I would like to talk about the culinary arts today.
Oh, yeah?
About different foods
Yeah.
that we've all tried. Some that we've eaten and didn't like. Some that
Oh.
we've heard and we're like, well, who the fuck would eat that? The most disgusting thing I've ever eaten is goat balls. They were
Where?
at home.
Your
He's
backyard?
Arab, dude.
No, yeah.
Your backyard.
Yeah, my mom made them.
God damn.
Like, she...
You're that kind of brown.
yeah, I'm that kind of
dude. Oh, shut up. You know you do that in Mexico, too.
Dude,
I don't know that. I'm not
Hey,
Mexican.
him.
Oh, okay.
hey, man, in Mexico, the worst thing... It
worst
sounds
thing?
like the worst thing I had, but really it wasn't that bad, was like crickets. And they were covered in like
They're actually-
spicy...
Oh, you actually had them?
I actually had them.
Yeah.
I ate like
Almost-
3 crickets.
Almost shrimpy, right?
Did they get stuck in
They
your
were
throat?
very-
Oh, shrimpy.
No, because I hate shrimp. They were they were crunchy, and they had like tamarindo on them.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
So they were a little spicy, but like really crunchy.
They're good.
It sounds bad, but it wasn't that bad.
That
I like
actually
them.
sounds kind of good. Right?
I had
way
the
you
little grub
described it.
worms too.
Yeah, those are good, too.
They were just juicy.
They were fried.
I did it to
grubs?
prove my manliness. No, they weren't fried.
They were raw.
Yeah.
As in alive.
No.
Wait.
Well, they were dead, but they're just there.
Was it to prove
Dry-
your manliness or was it to defend your manliness?
Both.
Because I imagine it's one of those things, if it's a staple
Actually,
down
no.
there.
Let
Wait.
me stop you there. That's a rite of passage for him because he's like Mexican, but he never been to Mexico and eaten food like that.
I've
Yeah.
been to
now-
Mexico.
So now he can say, hold on, no. Now you can say you're a true Mexican.
This is true. I've
Yeah.
eaten the bugs of my people.
Exactly.
Because that's what I was going to say. If it's a staple food down there and like you're coming from America and you're like, oh, I don't want to eat this. We're like, maspoto.
It was one of those things where like it was almost like a dare because I had not seen it anywhere except for this one little guy selling them. He was selling a bunch of like bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're all in like hot sauce. And then it was one of those like, oh, who wants to try this? Oh, and, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
What if it was like,
I didn't think twice.
Bitch ass nigga.
I was like, I'm just gonna fucking do this, man. And in my head, I'm kind of freaking out, but I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. I just popped it in, and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. I'll eat another one. Freak everyone out.
what if it's not a staple food and he just like, as a tourist trap, he's like, I want to see how many gringos I can fuck with. No, we all eat this.
I was almost sure that he was just like, what? You want a bug? Let me just scrounge the ground, find one.
They're not usually on the menu, but for today,
But
I got you.
you know what? I happen to be next to a little cricket patch, so fuck it.
A cricket patch? Is that what they call the farms now?
That's what I call them.
You want something that has worms in it? He just pulls out a shovel.
Just digs into the ground.
I'll get you real fresh.
All right,
Real
so
fresh.
goat bowls.
Oh, yeah.
What do they taste
Were
like?
they marinated?
Bitter.
Bitter, like coffee?
Like liver?
No, not like coffee. Not like liver.
Liver?
I've never had liver.
I don't know how huh?
I've never had liver, but because I watched Doug as a kid, I was so sure that liver and onions was a staple of food that I was someday going to have to eat.
It's also what?
Did you never watch Doug as a kid? That cartoon
I barely
Doug?
remember it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like his worst thing was liver and onions. And I always thought
Oh
that
shit, yeah.
I would grow up and have to eat liver and onions one day, and I was like, fuck. I can't do it.
But you've never had to?
But I've never had to, so.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
Fuck you, Doug.
My family eats it like my mom
Liver?
eats it decently, like a good amount.
How do you prepare goat balls?
Goat balls. Oh, I thought you were going to ask me about liver and onions.
Well,
No.
you can do that too.
Liver and
I wanna know
onions
about the
is just
goat
like a
balls.
shitload of cinnamon. Fuck.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon.
On liver?
Yeah. It's not
sounds
bad.
Weird.
It's weird, right? Because
It's very,
I'm used to cinnamon.
It's very gamey though. And that's why you need to kill the flavor.
Cinnamon, like you think of it as like a baking thing, But like in
it's
a
not,
lot
it's
of
not
like,
a cinnamon bun. You know what I mean?
yeah, a lot of foreign countries, it's like an herb, like for cooking.
Well, okay, maybe
not
that
herb, it's a
maybe
spice.
that works because like I learned how to make some like Asian sauce, and I thought it was really weird that I had to put sugar in it, but you don't taste the sugar. It brings out flavors of other stuff. And I remember thinking like, I don't think I'm supposed to put sugar. I think
Yeah,
it's
they do like
salt.
sugar and brown sugar and
But yeah,
the
and it
sake
was in this
stuff.
like sauce of like hoisin and like teriyaki, and I was like, oh shit, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the same way.
No, these balls were not seasoned well. They were.
They never
like,
are.
It was almost like just. It was almost just boiled balls.
Hold on, I gotta give this.
That's me on a summer day.
I gotta say this as a sort of a culinary type of person that I am. I think they weren't cleaned that well, and that's why they tasted bitter.
No, they were cleaned well.
Does that mean you've had also goat balls?
Well, I've tried like bull testicles and like goat testicle.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Yep.
Thank you. I was trying to think of there's something oysters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're actually, if they're cleaned well, they really don't taste like anything except for like whatever you season them with.
Like tofu,
Kind of, yeah.
but like a ball.
Yeah, because tofu doesn't taste like anything. I've had buffalo burgers, but to me that tasted odd.
Not at all the same ballpark.
Well, no, not in the same ballpark. But it's not like I had his balls, but
So you tell me you had a burger of balls?
no, I didn't. That was
The
him.
opposite.
There's an interesting reason like why my family made me eat the goat balls.
That was all they had left. They hated you.
Middle Eastern people have this belief, at least from the country that I'm from, that and
You
I think
gained the balls
maybe
courage.
it's
The goat's
Aren't you
courage.
from New Jersey?
it's something like that. Like
he keeps referring himself
my
to, like,
people. I said my people.
Like he's
Let
like
my
in my
people
country.
go.
I'm like, dude, you're from Patterson, New Jersey.
Anyways, the motherland.
We took a bro.
Patterson, New
We
Jersey?
put him on
No,
a
my mother's from
Spitfire.
a different country.
Well, you can say my ancestors' motherland.
No, because my mother's from there.
Exactly, she's your ancestor.
Duh. I don't think. Well, I think it's
That's
too
not all
soon
that-
to be ancestor.
Anyways, the belief is that eating balls of different animals will make your balls bigger.
I don't want big balls.
That was something like I didn't.
I was about to say, have you seen my balls? I'm pretty sure they're grown enough.
Well,
The answer is no, you haven't seen
I didn't
my
look at my mom and was like, "Haven't you seen my balls?"
You
Like,
should have told her.
there's a traditional like garb that they wear. where, like,
Garb?
you know
Are we sacrificing people now? What
no,
the fuck?
like listen, the
I like a
pants,
Masonic apron that you wear.
the pants. They don't like the curvature.
Wait, is the goat wearing the pants?
No.
I don't understand.
Okay.
pants?
The
You just said a garb.
The garb
people?
means clothes.
Okay,
Who? Who's wearing
people-
the clothes?
the-
hold on. Who's wearing pants and who's wearing the garb?
Who's
I
wearing
wear-
the pants in this sacrifice?
Yeah, dude.
What's that? What's that curvature called in the pants? Like where your
A
nuts are?
dick.
Not the curvature made, but like between the pants meet the pant
Moose
legs.
knuckle.
meet.
The gooch. The gooch
Yeah, the
area.
gooch of the pants.
Moose knuckle.
It's
That's
the
for
moose,
women.
The moose gooch
No,
of the
that's for
pants.
guys.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
What is it?
The
Moose
moose,
knuckle.
knuckle. I was gonna say that's for women, but no.
No, that's
balls
for men.
make
Yeah.
also they make a knuckle.
Yeah, the moose knuckle of the pants is located closer to the knees because because it's designed for people with bigger balls.
What?
That's like traditional clothes from over there.
Dude, that's MC Hammer pants.
Yeah, no, yeah,
That's where he got it from.
yeah, for reals.
You made hammer pants. Parachute pants. Is that what those are?
Sure.
I guess so.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, because fucking Aladdin wears them.
Yes.
So
They're
you're telling me Aladdin has them-
street urchin clothes.
Yeah, it's pretty clothes. But yeah, they're made like a lot lower for room for the gooch
Yeah.
or for the balls
the
because
nuts.
supposedly after you eat a lot more balls, your balls get bigger.
So does the term hanging out apply differently for them?
But why would you want bigger balls, though?
I don't know.
It sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm tired of
Yeah.
balls now.
And I'm in my 20s.
I'm in my 20s. My balls are already like a 50-year-old man. I can't imagine they're worse.
It's like you're gonna be dragging them like Stan's dad on
Yeah, I'm going to be using them as a bouncy bounce or whatever they are.
Dude, every like older man always tells me like, you're gonna hate it when you're older because you're always gonna be sitting on your own balls. I'm like, oh my god.
That already happens now.
You have to wear tight-fitting underwear.
That's what's gonna happen whenever you're like maybe 45. You're gonna sit on your first ball.
Fuck,
Everybody-
man.
Whew,
I've never
already.
sat on a ball, but I don't want to.
That happened when I was 17. Maybe it's because I ate the Go Balls. Maybe it works.
It was revenge for the goat balls.
Yeah, right.
My balls wanted revenge. They're like, we never wanted to be this big. This wasn't part of the deal.
I learned it from you.
God
Okay,
damn it.
so what? You chopped them off fresh?
No, if you go to the Middle Eastern markets,
Yeah.
like the one over here on Hillcroft,
Yeah.
they have them in the styrofoam packaging. Like how you get like chicken wings,
Do
but
they?
it says testicles.
Do they just look like balls?
Yeah.
They're big.
How big?
Like
that
softball?
big?
Like a really big egg.
So they look like a kidney, right?
Whoa.
Kind
No,
of.
they look like an egg.
No, they're like this.
Oh man, that's
big.
scary.
And
Whoa,
they-
not that big.
No,
That's like,
something like that
that's
big.
bulls.
No, but they're like kind of like that big, and they're kind of oblong shape.
They look like eggs to me.
What did they? You said they taste bitter.
They were like really veiny, right?
I don't know. They didn't taste good. They weren't like so savory or anything like that. It was kind of
Were they squishy?
You were like, I need another one.
Were they tough?
yes.
Ugh.
They weren't cooked properly.
I don't know. You
She's
can argue
saying
with
your
my
mom
mom about
doesn't know how to
that.
cook.
Huh?
I think I will.
Go ahead, tell her. They also like what freaked me out was I didn't know my people ate cow brains. And
Oh, that's everybody, dude.
Isn't that?
is that
barbacoa?
everybody?
Yeah, dude.
Have you ever ate cow brains?
I probably unknowingly ate cow brains.
In Mexico,
Unknowingly ate cow brains.
Yeah. I tend not to ask as
people
long as
just
it's
give you
good.
food, and you're like, oh,
There
okay.
you go.
A lot
I
of
wanna
times
just-
people give me food and I don't
so
know
you
what
can
it
see,
is.
Like
'Cause it's
goat's balls.
You know what? I just realized
damn, they're
that
huge.
we don't have a standard American opinion here because we're all brown.
You know what? That makes it more cultural
we need-
and
Yeah.
exotic.
our older guests from the other podcast.
Well, he left. He's dead. He died. I killed him.
I ate his balls.
For his strength.
Wait, hold on.
What
You
is this,
did
Highlander
what?
now?
You did what?
Higher balls?
There can only be
No,
one
but-
ball.
Why did you eat his
but
balls?
to gain his strength. But anyways, when we opened the fridge, and
Isn't that why you eat the person's heart, not the balls?
There was
not in my culture.
there was a misstep in translation somewhere.
Were they? Hold on. Were they gamey?
No, they tasted like unseasoned chicken.
Oh,
It
'Cause
tastes
was
like chicken.
white.
it was seasoned with hopes and dreams.
You know, I'm not a fan of
It
brown
was
chicken.
seasoned with the American dream.
What is that, like hope and
And dreams.
Irish
Yeah,
people?
yeah.
I
Pretty
didn't know
much.
I'm brown. We don't get to experience it.
What is barbacoa made out of? Does anyone know?
Traditionally,
Yeah.
It's basically just like either the head of the cow,
Yeah.
and then it's wrapped in either like certain plants leaves, and then buried with like
I've seen
cooked.
that. Yeah.
and slow cooked like that.
Like
yeah.
if you want to eat someone's face, but you don't want to have to take bath salts.
It's because I've heard multiple times. I've heard many things of what it's made out of, and I've never been sure. So
It's
I
just-
ask a lot.
or even chunks of like the shoulder and stuff like that.
but most barbacoa you get here,
Yeah.
they don't use the face.
No.
No.
Like the face, like around
I'll eat
the
your face.
Like
around
the
the
cheek.
skull,
It's a lot
the
from the
cheek.
cheek.
Oh,
There's a lot of cheek meat.
you're
pretty
just
much.
fucking good. I don't care.
Yeah, like if you went and ate barbacoa in Mexico, you ate the
Yeah.
I did.
You ate the face.
Every morning.
like face.
Oh, man, it was so
face
good.
It's basically like the cheek and the tongue and the palate.
All just
Dude.
Yeah, all
blended.
chopped
Like
up.
that's how Mexicans look at cows. They're like, "Oh, I can't wait for that steak." It's like, "Oh, I can't wait to see your face."
I look at cows and any other animal like that now. I'm like, oh, look at that cute rabbit. Delicious rabbit.
Dude, I have that conversation with my girlfriend all the time.
You're
Where she's
gonna
like,
be
that
like-
animal's so cute. And I'm like, it looks delicious.
It looks
You're gonna
delicious.
be
I
like-
can't wait till I have that
You're
bacon.
gonna be like, fun to pet, better to chew.
better to chew.
I just thought about this. I don't know why I've never tried it before, but I think next time I make or buy barbacoa, I'm definitely gonna put some bacon in it.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Right?
I thought I was going to say anal.
Oh,
He's like, I've never tried this before. I was like, okay.
I just get like a big old like breakfast taco barbacoa and just start fucking it. Is that what you want me to do?
It'd be
You
really
know what?
soft, man.
It is a nice texture.
It'd be nice and slippery.
You know
and
what?
greasy.
That's true.
it'll be a mess, dude.
I didn't
Well,
say
yeah,
it
it'd
would
be a mess, but like it'd probably feel fucking awesome.
It's like you're fucking one of those gusher girls.
Yeah, I was going to say squirters are a mess, but
I thought you meant like Gushers the candy. I was like, how do you fuck Gushers?
it's so tiny.
Just fuck the whole
Oh,
box.
well, you,
Yeah, right.
you,
It
you
comes
put,
in.
you put your dick in like a bunch of them, and then you start fucking them, and then you squeeze them.
Because they're sticky, I imagine you could just wrap your dick in them,
Yeah, there you go.
and they would make like a cover for and then you can bang them.
What if gushers are that?
Oh
They're
shit!
just dick pimples.
Fuck.
Wait.
I love gushers. Stop ruining gushers.
You lost me at dick pimples.
They're gonorrhea nodules.
Oh no! I know. I've heard too many of those disgusting gonorrhea stories. Nodules.
The one with the what was it? Jolly Rancher.
The Jolly Rancher one where the guy fucking ate one of those.
Oh.
Ugh.
He ate one of the fucking
Yeah.
thingies.
He went down. He had a jolly. He said he went down on his girlfriend, and like short story, of course. Went down on his girlfriend. She tasted a little weird, so he put a Jolly Rancher in his mouth to like eat her out. And then at some point, the Jolly Rancher like slipped into her, and then while he was like digging around, he thought he found it, so he put it back in his mouth and then bit onto it. But it was a gonorrhea nodule, and it just like exploded in his mouth, and it was the fucking worst taste ever.
I bet.
Yeah,
It's
and
fucking
then he
worse.
like threw up on her or something. I don't remember.
Nice.
I lost
That's-
interest after that.
Well, good, because it's fucking gross.
I remember as a child when we found like random body parts in the fridge that we didn't know what they were. We thought like
Why is there a head in the fridge today?
that's like with the cow brains. Like
They're
we
gonna
didn't
make
know what.
barbacoa.
It's like with the cow brains. We didn't know what the fuck. What are these brains doing in the fridge? We thought they were human brains.
Why is there a human
Damn.
hand in a
You
jar?
were like some sick type of child, dude.
It's just like this.
It's just-
God damn it.
Did you
Yeah.
eat any of it?
The cow brains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of creamy.
Creamy?
Yeah.
It's all that knowledge.
I think we cooked them differently. Ours were like sour cooked.
Ugh. I can't eat stuff like that, man. If you tell me what it is beforehand, I don't think I can eat it. If you don't tell me, there's a lot of times I'll probably just eat it.
That sounds like my roommate. Like she finally told me this stuff. Like I've seen her eat like weird shit, right?
Right.
But if she sees the process of how that weird shit was made, she's like, I can't have it.
I think I have like a thin line of like where it depends because like you know how they had that pink slime video for McDonald's chicken nuggets?
Yes.
I fucking did not stop eating chicken. I saw that video and I was like, I could go for like a $5 20 piece right now. Like it didn't stop me.
Yeah.
I've heard that the Taco Bell meat is like grade D
Actually,
and did not stop me.
Actually, that's a common misconception. Is that Taco Bell has like one of the actually highest rates of like.
That's
Really?
a lie. I worked at Taco Bell. You're wrong.
Maybe the one you worked.
I
But
think the point is that it didn't stop me from eating these foods.
Because you don't understand. It could have been falling on the ground.
They could have said, "Look, man, it turns out that Taco Bell tacos is made out of like
Raccoon's
fingers
assholes.
and raccoon assholes and beaver butts."
It was
And
not
I would
that
have been like,
bad.
"You know what? That's a good thing to know because it's really good."
I should just start buying that my own.
Like
I
now,
could do
I
this
would hunt a
myself.
raccoon. I would
Yeah.
totally hunt a raccoon now. 'cause
Which, speaking of, don't they use
Fun-
beaver butts in perfume?
what?
no.
The answer is yes.
The gland, right?
Yeah, use beaver asshole for perfume
Learn something
fucking-
new every day.
Well, actually,
and for cologne also.
Here's a funny thing: is like in I think it's Chile, they do have a sandwich made out of the cow's anus, like the actual muscle.
Dude, that gives tossing a salad a whole different meaning.
Oh yeah,
God damn it.
and they actually show when the guy is eating it, and he says it's like a very tender meat.
You know, there's another kind of like disgusting food. Like for me, it's disgusting, or not so much disgusting. It's just I can't eat it.
Tongue.
No, it has nothing to do with the fact that it's a body part or even that it's a different animal. Like I'd be willing to eat frog. I've seen.
I've heard it tastes like chicken.
Huh?
I've heard it tastes like chicken.
It does. It's
Yeah.
like mildly fishy, but still.
Oh, okay.
But there's this thing, and I don't remember which Asian country it is, where they eat the animal alive. And
What?
there's
Probably Japan.
what animal?
huh?
What
No,
animal?
From talking about frog, and they do it where like the frog is still alive.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's like half alive.
Yeah, and it's sitting there, and they have it already cut up, and like the trails are laid out in a certain, like the entrails are laid out in a certain way, so that it can
Yes.
still live. But it's
Yeah.
already displayed so that you can start poking at it with like chopsticks and start eating it.
Start eating like his
and it's
inside.
and it's laying on its back, so it's looking at you. While
and it moves. It moves
That's the
too.
best part.
yeah, and it's blinking at you and trying to open its mouth, but it's in so much pain. That shit, I cannot take that.
You know what's the
Frogs
best
don't
part
feel
of that?
pain.
Because the
Huh?
dude was chilling with like his hands on the back like that.
They made it look like that. Yeah, they made it look like the frog was just chilling, letting you like, I guess, eat out the frog or some shit like that. But it was like,
I think I could do it.
I can't.
I can't.
Dude.
I
I
couldn't do
could
that.
because I'm I tried all types of food, and I've tried food that's raw.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
sometimes,
but that's there's a difference between the
No.
rawness and then it being alive.
Like to the point where we kill the back home where we kill the cow, and the cow will still be like moving, and I will try to open the the hive and like cut a piece of the breast muscle and eat it.
Whoa.
While it's still alive.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference between, because like when I was younger, we went to the Middle East and my dad took me to go watch a goat get slaughtered, but they do it in this weird way where they make sure the animal's dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I guess like in some cultures they're like, nah, it doesn't need to be dead.
So it's like halal sex?
Well, no.
Yeah, I think it was like a halal type of like cooking.
It was dead. Like they make sure that the animal was dead. I was just brave enough to.
That's not brave. That's cruel. It's like
No,
it's
That's
still
brave in some places. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, get back in the
I don't know.
corner.
Well, that's because I was curious to try. How it would like raw meat.
you
how
couldn't
it
wait
would
till the
taste.
animal was dead.
No, because I want to try how raw meat tastes.
But that's not what I'm talking about though. I'm not talking about like the rawness. I'm talking about it being alive.
Well, you.
No, I know, I understand that, but I was coming more from a freshness point of view, and I guess I can see it, like why they would eat the animal like that.
Seconds?
It's like Jello, and I found out it was made of like horse hooves. I was like, whoa.
Oh, really?
Horse
Yeah,
hooves?
no. It's what's it called? The gelatin.
Yeah,
Yeah, like gelatin made out of like horse hooves and
Horse
pig
hooves.
feet,
Yeah,
or no, pig bone.
and I was like, whoa.
It's basically just the keratin, I think it's called. No,
No, something
gelatin.
like that.
something like that. Yeah,
No, the
But-
compound.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
the bone. It's like they basically get rid of all the calcium, and it's basically just the connective tissue.
There's a similar thing to
That's
like
why I don't eat Jello anymore.
I love Jello.
still do.
I eat it more now than ever.
there's a,
Oh, this is a good horse.
Ah, he was speedy. Not that speedy.
you can tell he was a Grand Prix.
It's like you can tell these horse got killed here.
It was a Fortune 500 horse.
Someone fractured their leg.
He had a good life.
I've seen like the something similar to like the live frog, but it's not alive. It's that squid.
Oh,
where, like, you
yeah.
pour the sauce over it.
I've
and
done it.
and it triggers the. You done it?
Yeah.
It's like his nervous system reacts to the salt and
Yeah,
soy
there's
sauce.
places in Houston where you can go get that.
And he
but I
starts
haven't
moving?
gotten it.
You know what? That's a little better than a live frog because at least I know it's dead and it's just like muscle twitching.
Yeah, see that doesn't bother me.
Although I don't want squid, period, so I still probably wouldn't eat it.
Well, like the frog, I've seen them where like they take a fish and while it's alive, they flay off the scales, they cook it really quick, but it's still very raw. They
Oh.
season it and then they prepare it, but the fish is still moving,
I was gonna say, what's the point of that?
Oh,
Like, just waiting until it's, like-
'cause,
so it's alive.
I've seen one
Yeah.
where they actually like wrap their hand on like a cloth, and then they grab the fish head while he's still alive, and then they put it on the fryer while still holding the head and the gills.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And then they pull it out. The fish still alive though.
That's fucking crazy.
Yep.
That's
But
fried alive.
see, with that, I see the point. Like I said, it's more about the freshness and kind of a bit of the show, but it's more of a cultural thing.
Well, it might be similar to like the lobster thing because lobster, like you're not supposed to cook dead lobster because or you're not supposed to kill it first because then the muscle tenses up and it's not
Oh.
as soft.
That's why they put them in the buckets alive.
Oh, I thought
Or you
because
can
they
eat it-
release
or
a
you-
certain chemical compound
Or you
when
can
they
eat-
die.
Oh, really?
no, that's the crabs.
That's crap.
Crabs.
Yes.
Yeah, like we had the lobsters where I remember I worked in a seafood restaurant where they would take a knife and cut open the lobster and like crack its hands open while it was still alive,
Oh, fuck.
and then throw it into like the steamer because otherwise they wouldn't fit in there.
Right.
And then there was a chef that was visiting that told us we were doing it wrong because doing that tightens the muscle. If you just throw them in the steamer, they're still relaxed. They don't understand the concept of the temperature increasing that quickly.
I was say they don't tense up when they're like, get fucking burned.
No, like it's like an instant like hit that
Instant
makes,
death?
Yeah, like almost an
Almost?
instant death
It's
when
like
like the
shock.
steam hits them really quickly.
Oh.
But if you like get stabbed, your whole body tenses up.
that
But
makes sense.
that doesn't make sense, I guess, for like keeping them alive while you eat them because I imagine you're pretty tense when someone's eating you alive.
I would think so, right? It's the same equivalent of being stabbed.
I mean,
Yeah. It's not, but that's like you were saying. It's not about like the texture, I guess. At that point, it's about like the freshness
I wish
Yeah,
Hannibal
'cause-
Lecter was here so I could ask him what was his best way of eating people.
with a side of Chianti and fava beans.
Fava beans.
But no, You know,
Oh, you prefer kidney beans?
I imagine he treats it the same way. Like, no, you don't stab them first. You just have to like chop off their head and give them a quick
you know,
death.
Oh, like wait, hey, the guy's brain's alive?
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck yeah!
See?
Now I'm into it again.
Let's see. Weirdest thing that I've ever eaten.
Or just put it in your mouth in general.
Dicks
No,
don't
because we're
count.
talking about food.
No, while you're thinking about that, I just had an idea because I remember when he was eating the guy's brain in the movie, he had him drugged up. What if you had an animal that was drugged up and you ate it alive, but then you also got high off of the drugs that it was eating?
That's
that
why you give
possible?
him. Probably if you give him.
Would you like drink its blood or something? To
I
get
don't know how
like,
that shit works.
No. What's the drug called?
tranquilizers.
Ketamine.
Ketamine?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You give him that,
Yeah.
and then you eat the brain. You know.
Huh. That could be like a new like restaurant.
No,
We're gonna drug up this animal,
What
you
I've
just
seen
kill
is,
it
in
and
some
eat it.
cultures, the way they do it is like they pry the, the monkey, chopped off the top of the head and start
Oh, you seen that video too?
eating on the brain.
Fuck
What?
that.
Yeah, dude.
The
A
monkey was
monkey?
alive. The monkey was alive.
Oh, is it like when you see people get brain surgery and they have that like thing covering half of their head and they're still like awake?
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they have to be awake so that they can work on their like head.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah.
a video like a guy saw playing banjo. He was like playing the banjo while he was getting like brain surgery done.
No way.
Yeah, and they were just fucking messing with his head. But I guess he had to stay a lot. Like he had to be conscious, or else whatever they were doing wouldn't work. But you do that, but you eat it.
I don't know why the Hannibal Lecter thing didn't bother me, but I guess when you think about it as a real thing, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
people do this
yeah.
it's fucking crazy.
But like I said, it's more of a cultural thing.
with little salt and pepper.
I think I'm too conservative with what I eat. Like,
I'm not.
I'm not very conservative. It's just once I become like eating live things, that freaks me. That's when I feel like I'm becoming a zombie.
Dude.
Well, at that point,
Huh.
it's not alive though.
it's dying.
If
It's-
Taco Bell started
Yeah.
selling brains,
It's dying,
Would you try it?
and to the point where
If it was in a
they
burrito,
chop
probably.
the actual like muscles where you are eating those pieces while the animal's still there, as a decoration. That's what it's happening.
Fuck. I can't do it.
Nah, that's too much for me.
I can't eat a live animal, man.
It's not alive.
I
bro.
need it to be.
No,
dead.
if it's still blinking at me and looking at me and responding.
Well, I mean,
can't even see a face of it.
There's instances where you're eating an animal and it's just like twitches. It's not really
no,
alive
but that's like the
anymore.
squid thing. That's a nervous response. Like the frog in that video was alive. Like its heart is still beating. That's
Yeah.
a difference. Like
Then
you're not like, no, it's not really alive.
If you-
It's just kind of
well,
like paralyzed.
That's why you eat the heart first.
Nah, the people in this video weren't eating the heart first. They were just going at it like,
I know, but you
They
eat the
seem
heart
too happy
first because
in the video,
the heart,
huh?
They seem too happy about it.
the heart,
about
the
eating
heart
that.
would be very milky and taste, almost very little bit gamey.
chicken hearts are really good.
Yeah, I like chicken hearts. Yeah,
Is that the thing I tried before?
yeah, tiger den.
Chicken hearts?
Yeah,
You know what? That freaked me out, but it wasn't that bad.
it was pretty good. Tasted
I think
like olives.
I had to get over the mindset of like what it was.
Olives? What fucking chicken hearts were you eating?
It tastes like a Kalamata olive flavor to me.
I don't
Did
like
not
olives.
think that at all.
No. Fuck that. I thought it was gizzards. Was that also on the menu?
Oh yeah, they also have gizzards there.
They had gizzard as well.
I don't mind gizzard. Gizzard is a little chewy.
No, I don't like chewy meat.
Maybe
Like,
that's it.
the fatty parts of meat that's too chewy
Yeah.
grosses me out.
The gristle.
Yeah, the
gristle?
gristle.
I think like for me, it's like it's different body parts. I don't care, or even like bugs. Well, I've never tried bugs, so
The
I don't
bugs
know.
wasn't that bad.
I've tried several bugs. It's not.
I think maybe the kind of bug.
I
wouldn't
probably
matter.
couldn't eat a cockroach. I imagine.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with.
cockroach. I imagine are like juice would come out or
I've
something.
tried hissing cockroaches.
That's the one I don't want to
Oh.
try.
Those are
And-
big motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah.
and actually, it depends on what you feed them, and that's what the flavor
feed
that
them
they're
people?
gonna.
Ugh. Scarabs.
Why would you feed them people?
I don't know. Maybe if you want to taste like how people taste like.
No,
Third party people tasting?
Jesus,
Why are you allowed to eat live animals that I can't suggest cannibalism?
because
There's that line.
there's a line. there. Yeah,
Cannibalism.
it's
like-
frowned upon in society.
Well,
See, now
yeah.
you're being culturally intolerant.
People still do it. Right?
Yeah, that's still a thing.
Yeah, it is.
what is the thing that starts cannibalism? When do you decide, like, hunger?
In some cultures, like in Papua New Guinea,
Yeah.
it's revenge.
Oh, dude, nothing like a hate fuck.
Eat. Like,
Fuck eat.
no. Like
You
like,
went to a really weird place just now.
I meant to say, like, hate eating.
no,
but-
like to the point where you serve me some, please. Like it's where you, let's say I kill your sister. You by law, when
Yeah.
it comes to like that particular tribe, you are allowed to kill me and cannibalize my body.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's pretty insane.
Yeah.
There's some weird like some of
I
the
guess if you grow up with it, it's not that bad.
there's some of like the Amazonian cultures where the shrinking head stuff.
Oh yeah,
They had like
Heard that shit.
some like, at least to me, weird beliefs about like what they would do is like if you hunt down like another person from a different tribe, what you have to do is shrink the head really quick, and if you shrink the head and wear it around your belt, it gives you the power of that person. But to
Word.
shrink the head, you gotta open it up, throw out the brains, throw out the skull, and do this weird thing, and you have to do it as you're running. It has to be done like almost immediately, or else the spirit of the person evaporates or whatever.
Right.
And so, like, I guess, like, the whole revenge thing and eating them, like, that's not the weirdest, I guess, cultural thing when there's people that are, like, shrinking heads and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right.
I always like shrinking heads because of a Goosebumps story I read about a shrunken head that like had like magical powers.
But what kind of powers was it?
I don't remember.
Makes your dick bigger.
Yeah. You rub it on your dick before you bang. You get the dick of that
just behind
warrior.
it's just behind your pillow at all times.
No.
Yeah, right.
You get
Increase
your-
stamina.
It's like your dick and his dick plus his stamina.
There you go.
But
Your
you know
dick
what
is
would
my
be-
dick.
A plus one stamina, please.
You know what would be kind of fucked up though?
What?
If that guy was only known as 3-pump.
The 3-pump jump.
Yeah. Oh, man.
There's one thing that I saw, and it's still available on Amazon.
Yeah.
I mean,
pump?
him have talked about this before.
Is it 3-pump?
No, it's close. No, it takes 3 pumps. The Seaman
Maybe for you.
Cookbook.
Whoa.
What? What did he say?
Maybe for you. He said maybe
Nah.
for you it takes 3 pumps.
It's the Seaman Cookbook, where every single recipe includes semen.
Hey, you still got some more of that beer over there?
Yeah, a little bit.
I left my cup. I'm going to come to you. Keep talking.
Okay. But there's a little bit of not a little bit, like every recipe in there has semen in it. Like it has flan, it has cookies, it has like different baked goods, and I think in some of them it's like frosting.
Frosting with semen?
So you're gonna do like cinnamon bun like frosty?
Dude,
Yeah. Semen.
I'm never going to have any food from your place now.
I'm not saying I cooked it,
It makes it seem like you've cooked it.
but it's a weird like how it's, and they sell it as a like a health thing. Like eating the semen of other people will help you out.
Well, it does have protein.
So does a steak.
Potato.
Semen, steak, same
Semen
thing.
steak.
Frosting.
Same concept.
That's a good Friday night.
So, are you using your own semen when cooking?
Hold on.
You know what? I haven't read it, so maybe.
Hold on.
Is that weirder than like
Does that
breast
mean
milk
that
cookbooks?
whenever hold on,
What?
when you do like a drink, do you do like a root beer float or something?
Oh, I screw up.
No, it'd be like a cream soda, man.
It's gonna be like a cream soda pop.
God damn it.
And cream soda.
Man cream.
Yeah.
I also heard the story of somebody that it was on Craigslist, that somebody was paying people to like, hey, if I ship you some of my semen, will you cook it into this and then send it back to me?
Why couldn't he just fucking cook it?
I don't know.
Why does he need a middleman?
Because the middleman, maybe it's a good chef. You know, you
Yeah,
never
he doesn't
know.
want to fuck up his own semen.
Yeah, maybe it already
It's
takes
not like he's got an abundant supply of it.
dude.
like-
Well, you never know.
It's like, oh shit, I fucked up this cake. I'll just jerk off
no, but if
again.
it takes a whole jar, and you're like, fuck, I gotta make a whole new jar of this shit.
It's not like it's that
A
bad to
whole
do.
jar is so much semen.
Wait, how much do you jizz?
No, I'm talking about like, it's not like it's unpleasurable to make another jar.
Well,
so
you
No, but it's a lot of work.
Well, know, it's
How
pleasurable
much
work.
does it take you to paint a wall?
It's about doing what you love, okay?
There's passion in here, right?
You know, you
I'm doing what I love.
gotta find the work that you like.
yeah, but I don't want to work 7 hours to make a batch of cookies.
You know what? 3 months, get do it once every day. I don't know.
Hold on. So it's like he's got like a little like step stool. Whenever he's simmering the soup, he just like one into the
You know,
soup.
just give it a fresh.
It's like adding
jizz.
salt. It's like the last thing it needs.
Yeah, you
It's like
just to
whenever-
flavor.
No. It's kind of like when you're cracking fresh pepper. You'll be like, 1 pump or 2 pumps, sir?
Tell me when to stop.
Oh my god! Can you imagine me at the table and some guy just whips out his dick? It's like, tell me when.
Tell me.
That's good enough. Okay.
Okay.
What
yeah.
if it's not enough? And you're like finished, and he's like, I want more. You're like, hold on, Johnny.
He's been drinking milk.
Would you know the difference if you tasted something with semen in it?
I
I
don't
imagine
know.
no.
I'm,
Well,
I'm
you know
betting
what?
To be
not.
truthful, I
Well,
imagine no.
depends. I guess it would depend on the quantity and quality.
Probably depend what it is too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. If I'm gonna have to fucking eat food that has semen in it, it's not gonna come from a really fat person. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty
Whoa,
sure if they're
hey.
like really fat, they're probably really unhealthy. So I'm assuming it's gonna like change the flavor of the
Unless
cum.
it's
Tastes
like
gross.
salty and savory.
That's the thing too, because like it can taste different. You
It
know?
tastes. I'm assuming it tastes different with everyone, right? But it's because of what they eat.
It depends on what you eat. Yeah.
You know what I've noticed? I almost immediately have to go jizz if I eat a shitload or the mango juice.
You have to.
You have to jizz?
When
Like
you
No, like
get
I
mango
get
juice?
horny. Like I'm like,
hold on. We got a
You get
guest.
turned
We
on.
got a guest. He's gonna do his opinion.
If you're diabetic, your jizz tastes like sugar.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah.
no, yeah, because they can't.
I've heard that
process
about
the
piss
sugar.
too.
I saw it on Reddit. Like if this guy was like bragging how his jizz was like just sweet, and then the dude's like, "You're diabetic."
Oh,
And
fucking
apparently everybody
real.
started chiming in, and yeah, it's like I guess diabetic people have like sweet.
Well, yeah, because they can't process the sugar in their bodies.
Hold on.
That's fucking
Hold on.
insane.
So that's the kind of dude you need for that book. Whenever you're
For the-
making
for the
pastries.
desserts at least.
Yeah.
That's a.
Or dudes like diabetic dudes.
Dude, that's quite the irony.
I know, right? They're like, "Oh, your jizz tastes so good." It's like, "Oh fuck, I got diabetes."
Oh my god. It tastes like chocolate. Fuck, I'm diabetic.
Fuck, I'm diabetic. How dare you
damn it.
say that to me?
So
They have a mini breast milk cookbook. Like,
That does not surprise me.
I still think that's kind of gross, but I'd probably eat it.
I
on.
definitely would be
What-
more
what about
liable
you,
to eat it. Or
yeah.
willing to eat it.
uninvited guest. What's the weirdest thing you ever eaten or heard of that you be like, I would like or I would not try that?
Blood cubes. Pig blood cubes.
Like bouillon cubes, but
No.
pig's blood?
It's like boiled. It's like blood boil and then frozen.
what do you put them in?
I'm not sure how it gets made, but it. I do know that it's like the same consistency as like Jello, but except it's like blood and it
Hey, if it tastes good, I don't
and
mind.
it tastes like copper.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
No,
I don't want it.
no.
I've
Just suck on a
I've
penny or
tried-
something.
I've tried something similar, but it's like almost like it. Basically, it's blood sausage where they just like filled up the pig's intestine, then they boil the blood with the pig's
I've heard of that.
casing, and it's basically the same thing.
I imagine that pig's blood cubes would be like. Have you ever seen what blood looks like when it's stung by a snake? And it
Yeah.
gets
Oh
really
yeah,
thick?
where it coagulates.
Yeah, and it gets all jelly-like. I imagine it'd be like that,
But see, with the
which is
with-
fucking gross. But
see that's not as bad because like you can either like after you cook it like that, you can fry it or you can grill it, and it's still pretty good.
no, thank you.
It's not that bad.
Back to the breast thing, breast milk.
I'm always about the breast.
Because
Breast milk.
I'm an ass man myself.
I saw this. I was like skimming through porn one time, and it was this
Oh, yeah.
thing about
Skimming.
there was this one like this one
Keyword,
thumbnail came up.
Scheming, quote unquote.
You got to skim before you chug.
No.
You got to. But
No.
anyways, there was it was like a thumbnail, and it
Yep.
said it was a thumbnail, and it said something about like
Wait,
one
what
girl.
are you chugging?
Huh? I don't know. I
What
used
are
the
you
wrong
chugging when
word.
you're-
It's the semen. It's the semen.
I saw a thumbnail, and it was like this one woman was like drinking the breast milk of another woman from her breasts. And I was like, I guess this is a lesbian video. But then like I watched it and I was like, this is kind of weird. I don't like it.
I've seen some gifs like that.
It's weird. Like, am I the only one who's gonna like weirded out by that?
I did not watch it.
By the other chick drinking other chick's tit milk.
I guess as a sexual thing.
It sounds kind of hot.
Maybe it just tastes good. I don't know. I've never had
It's not-
as an adult.
It tastes like
it's-
sweet water.
Hold on. Plus, it's high in calcium and vitamins and whatnot.
I get good bones.
Yeah. Apparently not to So anyways,
This motherfucker.
I think if it was like a cake or something or a brownie, I don't think you fucking tell the difference, semen
No,
or breast
hell no.
milk, to be honest.
Semen versus breast milk.
Can you taste the milk in like a cake or a
which
brownie?
milk?
Either or.
Maybe if
Has
the guy
anyone
ate,
here ever tried breast milk?
No. I see a hand.
Does it taste bad?
What
It was an accident, and no, it doesn't.
an accident?
it was an ex.
I don't even want to know. Well, yeah, I do.
It was during the whole bounty wow wow.
The sex?
Yeah, she was still breastfeeding, and
Okay. You're sucking on some titties.
Hold on.
Got some
Hold on.
milk.
yep.
We're a little like, well.
And I was like, oh crap, you had an accident.
Okay.
Hold on.
It was kind of like that.
Ragnarok is showing me this Tumblr blog because of course it's on fucking Tumblr. It's called Lactation.
I think you gotta understand there's something always about something like dirty like that on the internet.
This blog
34,
is about
Rule
beautiful
34.
milking girls. Gender male 32. I guess that's the guy. But it just says, please submit your pictures to my blog and keep sending me messages in my inbox.
Is it just
That's
chicks
the most of
squirting
the
their
description. I haven't seen anything else.
boobs? It's chicks just squirting their boobs.
It just looks like women milking other women.
Like cows?
Pretty much.
There's no milk. Nope.
Yep.
Imagine it's like.
What?
Let me see.
What?
Let me see it.
That is a lot of fucking milk coming out of those tits.
I imagine there's some kind of fetish
So
where
you're
a
turned
girl.
off by this? Is that correct?
I don't know if it's because like it's associated with babies
sorry.
breastfeeding.
Those are nice boobs, though.
Let me see. Let me see.
I threw out the.
I'm curious.
I don't know if it's because it's like associated with breastfeeding in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like that's when it gets weird.
I don't think breastfeeding is weird.
Hold on, but
I
what
don't
about
hate-
when
No,
you were-
no, I don't think breastfeeding is weird.
Yeah, but what about-
it's
what
let me
about-
finish.
hold
It's
on.
about like the whole sexual thing of like the milk coming out is normally like of a baby. Like is it if it's sexual for another person to do it, but then you let your baby do it? Is that also like does the girl react to it in a sexual way as well?
This is pretty fucking hot, really.
Yo, but all I gotta say is like, what about when you were sucking on them titties?
I'm not getting milk out of them titties.
But eventually they'll come out. There'll be those times where it'll accidentally will happen.
It's a nice pair, right?
If your chick's
You know what?
pregnant, it's
This
gonna happen.
isn't bad. Do you
Are you
have
gonna avoid like
Hasn't happened
sucking on
yet.
her titties?
Do you have to have a kid at some point to have breast milk?
I
How
think
does breast milk work? Am I retarded for asking?
I think science wise, like once
have to have a kid
once the
first?
female knows it's about to have a kid, it starts producing milk.
Oh,
Like the
So for,
hormones, the hormones get activated and milk starts getting produced in the membranes.
It's the whole estrogen thing.
oh, okay. So for stuff like this, like they have a kid, most likely.
What?
That's so
That's
much.
true.
They
Is that
kinda-
chick pregnant?
Is she
Pregnant or
or
they have a kid?
she already has a kid and she's still producing milk or something?
Huh?
Right?
The chick that you just showed us,
What about her?
was she pregnant?
Nah, she wasn't pregnant.
well, that means she's got if she's
she
still
meant-
producing milk.
If she's still producing milk, it's only her kid's probably like super old already. But if she keeps breastfeeding, her body's just gonna always naturally keep producing it.
Yeah, because there are like some like women that like as their kid gets older, they keep breastfeeding
That's
the kid.
true. I never thought
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
They keep making milk
Is
even after
that
they're not
weird?
pregnant. What?
Like as the kid gets older, like if the kid's 9 years old and still breastfeeding, is that weird?
That's a little weird.
At 9 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird for sure.
yeah.
That's where you draw the line.
Breastfeeding another full grown adult? No, it's fine. But 9-year-old kid? No, fuck that.
I guess that's like where
Drink
like,
milk out of,
Well,
milk
like,
out of a
that's your
carton.
mom, I guess.
Drinking milk out of a carton.
I guess like that's the thing like for me is like it's weird to like to make the differentiation between when it becomes sexual to where it becomes like something else.
I think anything becomes sexual really easily.
That's a good point. Anything can become sexual very
The
quickly.
line is drawn between the fact that 9-year-old kid is sucking on his mom's tits still.
But what if
Like if it's another lady, then that's kind of like, I guess.
You think you're cooler
Well, no,
with
that's
the?
pedophilia still.
Oh, I thought you meant the 9-year-old sucking some other lady's tits.
That's what I'm saying.
That is what he's
I was
saying.
gonna go there, and then I was like, wait, no. That's
But you were
still
making
weird.
it sound like that's not sexual.
That's going into another bad pool to another bad pool.
Okay, wait. Let me make it. So if I was as a grown man to still suck on my mom, that's fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah.
If it's another lady and she's hot and she's got nice tits, no, that's not weird.
It's just she becomes a pedophile
It's
at
just
that point.
sexual.
No,
No,
but
because
he's an
he's an adult.
Oh,
so
he's an adult. Okay.
Now it's just foreplay.
It's just you
Right.
getting your
Correct.
daily glass of 8-ounce milk a day. For those good growing
Yeah.
bones.
Be like, hey babe, I'm kind of thirsty. You mind if I just suck a little bit?
Let me just suck a little.
Just a little bit.
suckle.
Let me suckle. And you'll just be watching cartoons.
I wouldn't have to get out of bed in the mornings. It's just you just turn around. Get
You know, some people like a glass of warm milk to go to sleep.
Not even that. He'll have
You walk over-
he'll have like a bowl of cereal just
God damn
ready.
it, I was gonna say that.
It's like, hey babe, top me off, will you?
just like in that cartoon of cow and chicken. It's like, chicken didn't know that the cow kept on like doing the whole filling up the same milk carton for the past like 3 years.
For real?
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god. Cow and Chicken, those cartoons were so awesome.
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, there's a whole nother level fucked up. But with that,
And with
may you
that,
all enjoy a glass of breast milk.
Started over.
that is one dark ass like.
Look, man, I don't question where it comes from. I just drink it.
God damn!
And with that,
I think we've all learned a valuable lesson today.
And yeah,
drink it if you got it. I've been the Pope.
I'm Scratch and Sniff.
I'm Ragnarok.
and I am Sweet Corn Black Lima.
Blaze off, Johnny. Oh,
What's
sorry.
my name? Ah, da, 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 da. What's my name? Ah, da, 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 da.
Okay, I believe you.